You're watching the second half of how to make Santouka-Style Shio Tonkotsu Ramen. In this video, I'll be covering the shio tare, the aroma oil, and the final assembly. And I'll be sharing some secret techniques to make the soup rich and creamy, so don't miss it. Alright, the next thing I'd like to show you is the shio tare. The prep for shio tare is actually pretty simple. You make a stock with fish and kombu and add salt. Here's how I make it for this Santouka style recipe. Place all the dry ingredients in a saucepan. Pour 300 ml of water and 50 ml of sake. Soak them overnight to rehydrate so that the umami will come out more easily. Keep it in the fridge for food safety reasons, by the way. Now it's day 2. We're gonna start heating this over medium heat, but before that add 200 ml of mirin, which is Japanese sweet rice wine, which helps tone down the sharpness of the salt we're gonna add later. Once it comes to a simmer, turn down to the lowest heat and cook for 20 minutes. Once you've done that, remove all the stuff in the liquid. Now this is the base for the shio tare, and to that you're gonna add your favorite salt. This time I ended up with 400 ml of tare base. Add 40 grams of sea salt, an equal amount of rock salt. Since I want to achieve a mild shio tare, I used Himalayan rock salt, which is sweeter and less powerful than sea salt. Strain it through a filter and store it in an airtight jar like this. The salt level of this tare is very high, so it will last like forever. But in order to avoid a flavor loss, just keep it in the fridge and use it up in a year or so. It's best to make it 1 week in advance of your ramen prep, because otherwise it'll be too sharp. Next up, the aroma oil. The base for this is lard, and I'm gonna show you how to enhance its porky flavor to match the Santouka style ramen. I find the refined lard very convenient to use, but it somewhat lacks flavor, so I'm gonna fry the fatty portion of pork belly in the lard to infuse it with pork flavor. Just cut it up and put it in the saucepan together with the lard. Just start heating over medium heat. Just keep frying till the pork is brown and crispy. When the pork looks like this, the aroma oil is ready. It's so simple but full of flavor, you can use it for any type of tonkotsu ramen. Finally, just strain it through a filter and that's done. By the way, the cracklings work really well with Japanese fried noodles, so I'd like to share a recipe sometime in the future. The final step, of course, is assembly. There are 2 key ingredients that add Santouka-like creaminess and richness to the broth, so make sure to check them out. Before we start assembling our ramen, let's prepare the toppings. Chop some green onion, slice some melt-in-your-mouth belly chashu, buy a sliced Naruto fish cake, rehydrate dried woody fungus in boiling water, and grind some toasted sesame seeds. Alright, let's start assembling. We're gonna start by heating 400 ml of the tonkotsu broth we prepared earlier. Be very careful not to boil it, otherwise you're gonna destroy the flavor of the broth. Then we're gonna start boiling the noodles. In the meantime, we're gonna combine all the seasonings in a bowl, and I'm gonna show you very important ingredients that set Santouka apart from other tonkotsu ramen places. Firstly though, add 1.5 tablespoons of the shio tare, 2 tablespoons of the aroma oil. Now here's the first key ingredient. This is nerigoma, Japanese sesame paste. This gives richness, thickness, and a pleasant nutty note to the soup. We need 1 tablespoon of that. If you can't find Japanese sesame paste, it's totally fine to substitute Chinese or Taiwanese sesame paste. Then we're gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon of the famous crystallized umami. Now this is the second key ingredient. You'll need 1 teaspoon of this. What do you think it is? It's actually powdered milk. I knew they used some kind of dairy product in their tare, and I had no idea what it could be. And one day I was looking at a cup of Santouka's instant ramen, and I saw this, and I was like, eureka! By adding powdered milk, you can make mild and creamy tonkotsu soup. Okay, the broth is hot now, let's pour it into the bowl. Make sure to give it a good mix to dissolve everything. Should be alright. Now the noodles are done, so let's beautifully align them. Now top it with the woody fungus, menma, green onion, a slice of Naruto, a slice of belly chashu, sprinkle some ground sesame seeds, crunchy pickled sour plum, that's actually one of Santouka's iconic toppings, The little crunch and tanginess really refresh your mouth while eating the ramen. Now this is my bowl of Santouka-Style Shio Tonkotsu Ramen. Now this is the result of a couple test recipes, and I'm confident that this is pretty close to what you can get at the restaurant. So I really hope that you guys try this out. I mean, this is not the easiest recipe, but I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna enjoy it. So why don't you try this recipe during your holiday or so? Alright, that's it guys for today. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.